This is David here. And this is my routine to help relieve hip pain. So sit nice and tall in your chair. Your feet are hip distance apart, solid on the floor. Relax the shoulders back and down. You can keep the back as straight as comfort. You're going to gently lift one foot from the floor and you're going to hold the back of the thigh with both hands. You can interlock the fingers. You're going to point your toes towards your shin and you're going to start rotating the foot. So this is your ankle rotations. And just connect to the breath in and out. You can close your eyes if you like. So we're going to get that mobility into the ankle joint. And you're going to feel that releasing up along towards your knee and into your hip joint. So this is very good to release the ball and socket joint of your hip. As you breathe in and out. That's going a nice, comfortable pace for you. Any cracks are okay, releasing tightness and tension from your joints. When you're ready, stop, rotate the foot, keep the toes pointing towards the shin, and just rotate the foot in the opposite direction. Again, connect to the breath in and out. And make those circles with the foot here. Start to release a little. You might feel it up into the hip now, the ball and socket joint rotating. Good to release tension from the hip here. That's it. Soften the face. That breath is flowing in and out. On an exhale now, just let go of the thigh, drop that foot down, lift your other foot from the floor, hold the back of the thigh with both hands, point the toes towards the shin, and just get that foot rotating. Do your ankle rotations on this side. Connect to the breath again. Inhale and exhale. And again, find a comfortable pace. You might be a little tight here into the joints, into the ankle, up towards the knee, into the hip joint on this side. That's good to start releasing, good to start moving those joints and get that synovial fluid in the joints starting to flow and to lubricate your joints again. When you're ready, stop, point the toes towards the shin and rotate the foot in the opposite direction. Again, close the eyes if you like. You can soften the face. Connect to your breath here. In and out. That's starting to release a little here. You might feel a little discomfort. That's okay. Make sure you don't have any pain here. Stop if you feel any pain. On an exhale now, drop that foot down to the floor. So sitting out a little from the back of your chair. Keep the feet hip distance apart, solid on the floor. Hands can go to the tops of the thighs. You're going to rotate the pelvis here. You're going to breathe in to rotate forwards, breathe out to rotate back. So make nice circles with the upper body here. And you can close the eyes, but make sure you're sitting comfy in your chair. That's the feet are solid on the floor. The hands on the tops of the thighs. Feel the buttocks and the backs of the thighs on the chair. And go a nice pace for you. Be mindful of your body all the time. As you inhale, as you exhale, as you come forwards and backwards. And just start to warm up the hip flexors at the tops of the thighs. That's starting to release into the lower back. That's it, releasing into the pelvis. And around the hips here, down the thighs a little. As you breathe in and out. You can go slowly, you can go a little faster. Do what feels good for your body. The face is relaxed, the shoulders. As you rotate here. If you're feeling dizzy at any stage, you can stop and take a break. And when you're ready, you're going to stop and change direction. Breathing in and out, forwards on the inhale, backwards on the exhale. And find that nice rhythm again, that comfort rhythm, that flow here. Feel that energy start to rise in your body. That heat here, warming up the muscles. Releasing any tension that you might be holding on to. And really focus your mind within on the movement of your body. And your mind will start to relax and release as you breathe in and out, as you rotate forwards and backwards. That's it. And when you're ready, on an exhale, you're going to come back to sit up tall again in your chair. So from here, we're going to hold the chair, both hands. You're going to inhale to lift one foot from the floor. You can point the toes towards the shin and try and straighten the leg as much as comfortable. You can sit out a little towards the front of your chair. And if you're comfortable, you're going to start rotating the leg, the whole leg together. Now listen to your body. The hip might be a little tight here. Only rotate the leg as much as comfortable. Up and down. Breathe in and out. So this might get a bit uncomfortable. I'm feeling a little into my hips, so my hips are a little tight here, so just do what you can. That's your feel, that rotation for the hip, into the thigh, the quad muscle, the hamstring, into the lower back and butt. On an exhale, just drop that foot down. Again, sit tall, relax the shoulders. You can feel your core muscles engage as well. Engage those core muscles. And you're going to lift the foot from the floor again. Point the toes towards the shin. And if you can, make circles, rotate the leg the other way. So this is strong. It's going to strengthen the muscles around the hips now. The quads, the hamstrings, the buttocks, the lower back and the core muscles. As you breathe in and that's those hip flexors work. On an exhale, drop that foot down again. Get yourself nice and set, sitting tall in your chair. You're going to lift your other foot from the floor and point those toes towards the shin, and you're going to start rotating the other leg. As you breathe in and out, you can close your eyes here if you like, soften the face. That's make those circles as big as comfortable as you inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, on an exhale, drop that foot down again, relax the shoulders, sit tall, engage the core. And again, lift that foot from the floor, try and straighten the leg and rotate the leg the other way. As you inhale and exhale. Rotating up and that's starting to feel your body's working. You can feel that bit of heat in your body. So this is going to take a bit of effort. You can rest if you need at any stage. Be mindful. That's it. On an exhale, drop that foot down. Just again, sit out from the back of the chair. Keep sitting out from the back of the chair. Hands are going to hold the chair. And you're just going to bring your knees to one side as you inhale and exhale to the other. Breathing in and out. So do your windscreen wipers here either side. And just releasing into the quads, into the hamstrings, into those hips here. That's it. As you inhale and exhale. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. Again, make sure you're sitting solid in that chair. That's it. Soften the face, tension draining away. That's releasing up into those hips now. And when you're ready, come back to the center. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Again, relax the shoulders. And you're going to lift one foot from the floor. You can hold the knee. And you're going to inhale. Bring that leg out as much as comfortable. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale out. Exhale, back in. Just releasing into the inside and the outside of the hip here. Into those hip adductors, hip abductors here. That's releasing into the buttock, the lower back. As you inhale, out, exhale, back in. So if you're feeling this a little in the hip, only bring the knee out a little and back in. Or if you like, go a little wider. You'll know what you're able to do here, what the body is comfortable with. That's it. Just freeing up around the hip joint here. Just releasing the muscles around the hip joint. And down the thigh into the groin and the outside of the thigh. That's it. On an exhale, come back in. So sit tall again. Relax the shoulders. Lift your other foot from the floor. You can hold the knee. Inhale out. Exhale back in. And again, only bring this leg out as much as comfortable. So you might be a little tighter in one hip than the other. That's common enough. We have a weaker side, we have a stronger side in our body, a lot of us. So listen to your body, become aware of where you're holding that tension in. That's it. As you breathe in, and keep that face as relaxed as you can. Start to feel that heat again around the hip here, in the thigh, into the buttock and lower back. That's it. On an exhale, drop that foot down. Sit tall again. So we're going to do our seated pigeon from here. So you're going to bring one foot more towards the center of the chair. Lift the other leg. And if you can, bring the outside of the foot or the outside of the leg on the top, the opposite thigh. The knee is going to be bent out to the side. Now if this is very uncomfortable, you can also bring the sole of your foot to the inside of the thigh. And the knee is out to the side. Or if you need, bring the toes of the foot on the floor with the heel over the ankle. That's the knees out to the side again. So whichever position is most comfortable for you. So I'm going to bring the leg up again. If you can, if the foot is up, hold on the outside. Rest the other hand on the inside of the knee. Relax the shoulders down. Sit tall. And take a breath in. Your abdomen, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, see can you gently send that knee away towards the floor. Inhale, you can let the knee release a little towards you. Exhale, gently send it away. Now only push on the knee gently. And only if it's comfortable on that exhale. Opening space on the inhale, on the exhale. See can you move into the space if it's there. And start to feel this releasing into the hip and the buttock, down the thigh, into the hamstring, and down towards the knee. Even maybe feeling this a little into the lower back, into the groin here. That's it. So wherever you have the foot, you can gently push on the knee, just to send it down on the exhale. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, maybe moving into this a little. That's it. That breath in and out. Listen to your body. Don't force this at all. Over time, you might open up a little bit more. But you might be tight here. That's okay. This will help you release that tightness, that tension. This is good if you suffer from sciatica symptoms as well. It's good to release the sciatic nerve and the muscles around it. So that's it. When you're ready, you're going to bring that foot to the floor, sit tall again. And again, you're going to do a seated pigeon on the other side. You can bring the outside of the foot, the outside leg on the top, the opposite thigh, knees out to the side, the sole of the foot on the inside of the thigh, or the toes and foot on the floor, heel over the ankle. So if the foot is up, hold on the outside. Rest your hand on the inside of the knee. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into the abdomen, lengthen the spine. Exhale, seeking you gently. Send the knee away. Inhale, you can let it release towards you. Exhale, send it away. That's it. That deep breath into the abdomen as you grow taller. Exhale that gentle push on the knee. Start to release into this hip joint. Start to release into the butt, the lower back, into the thigh and down towards the knee. That's it. Doing what's comfortable here. That breath in and out. Keep the face as relaxed as you can. The shoulders are relaxed back and out. Really focus on the breath as it flows into the abdomen and out again. And that's it. On an exhale, you're ready. Just bring both feet to the floor again. If you liked this routine, please hit the like button below. You can also hit the subscribe button in the right hand corner of this screen to get all my latest videos. Also, if you'd like to get a free guide of 7 simple chair yoga exercises proven to increase flexibility and to relieve tension in the body, click on the link below in the description box to chairyogamovement.com. Thank you.